Alright everyone, thank you for joining me on the stream. My name is Christopher Chase Edmonds with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune. I'm here on the grounds of Bayou Boogaloo, and the storm has passed over, but it looks like there's still plenty of cleanup to be done. This is here in Mid-City. This is on Bayou St. John. Looks like everyone is okay. There's just a lot of cleanup work to be done. This is the damage that was left after the storm that just came through. It came through with high winds, heavy rain. There was also some hail reported here in Mid-City. And what we're looking at right here is where all the food vendors were for the festival. So as you can see, there's a lot of food equipment, plenty of stuff on the ground, like, you know, food, paper products. All these tables and things were flipped over. Looks like there were even some commercial like stoves and ovens that were flipped over as well. Now everyone's just kind of picking up the pieces, making sure everyone's okay, and also trying to salvage any equipment that they can still salvage. That was a large tent structure, what you're seeing in the background. That was a big blue tent that went over all of this, all these food vendors that were set up here at the festival. And I was actually speaking with one of the vendors here, and he said that that blue tent structure blew all the way over and kind of flew off behind everybody, which left all the food vendors exposed whenever the storm came through. So right now everyone's just trying to pick up the pieces here. Lots of work to be done with all the food vendors. When I was talking to one of the vendors, he did say that as far as he knows, everyone is okay. If you guys want any more specific updates, feel free to check out NOLA.com. We have a live blog going about the storm. As you guys can see, there's just food and tables and all kinds of equipment just thrown about on the ground. There's really nothing you can do. Once that big blue tent structure gave way, there's really not much the vendors could do because they were all left exposed to the storm as it was coming through. The vendor I spoke to said that there was a point where all the vendors were just holding on to their 8x10 tents. They were just holding on to those tents, you know, with their own hands, just trying to keep everything together because the wind was blowing so hard.
Mark, can I consolidate this report?
I'm going to do my best to stay out of everyone's way here, but still show you guys as much as I possibly can. As you can see, it's not just the food vendors that were affected by the storm as it came through. The whole rest of the festival, there was plenty going on. The stages look like they are intact, but, you know, of course all the instruments and everything, a little worse for wear. The most visible damage that you can see is here where the food vendors were set up. Once again, for those of you just now joining the stream, my name is Christopher Chase Edmonds with NOLA.com, and I'm here at the grounds of Bayou Boogaloo. This is a festival that's held on Bayou St. John here in Mid-City in New Orleans. And we just had a storm that came through here. It was a very quick storm. It came on fast, which caught a lot of people off guard, even though we were expecting some rain today. But yeah, it just came on strong, and there was not much that we all could do. So now the food vendors here are just picking up the pieces. So food vendors, art vendors. The art village was also destroyed in all this. I saw someone who commented that as well. There are people working back there on that big blue